The brothel?
Hey.
Whoa.
What is that?
That's your intro music.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back!
Oh yeah!
Blacker
Back
Black.
live on Spreaker.com, and of course you're going to catch us later on BeyondRingside.com as well. Right here on Corner to Corner, the triple threat, the true triple threat of Internet Wrestling Radio is here. Myself, Stan Grubb, Rob Hefner.
What up, what up, what up?
Brian Taylor.
Mr. Potty Mouth checking in.
And while you were away, folks, we were rehearsing and getting ourselves prepared to record what we feel will be the most emotional GoFundMe promotional video.
Don't give it away.
Seen. I'm not going to give away all of it.
Do not
I got to
give it
tell
away.
you, it's a tearjerker.
You're jerkers.
I get emotional. I'm sorry.
We'll see here.
And it'll really be a tearjerker if y'all don't send us. Oh my goodness.
I ain't never been to WrestleMania before.
I mean, me neither. How is it we're in our 30s, damn it? We've never been to a WrestleMania. It's not fair.
Because they just don't come around here.
And all you bunch of damn
Don't come
millennial
over.
trust fund babies getting your free tickets from mommy and daddy. Make me
Give it
sick.
your-
Make me
Now, don't. Now you just alienated half of our viewing. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I
You
don't
can't-
think millennials give two craps what we think. I mean, I'm
Have,
just saying.
have you not learned anything from these election campaigns? You can't make fun of the people you're trying to get the money from.
I'm going to build a damn wall and make them pay for it. That doesn't work.
I'm going to WrestleMania, and I'm going to make them pay for it.
That's right.
Rob, you're giving away our secret.
Well, that's the secret of GoFundMe anyway.
That's right.
But apparently people ain't learned that lesson, and that's what we're counting on.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, have you
I need to go to
have you
McDonald's and have a cheeseburger. GoFundMe.
Have you ever struggled? Have you ever had a hard time in life? How about when the network is buffering? That was us
Buffering.
this year at WrestleMania. Buffering, damn it, buffering.
What?
We don't want to. We don't
Yes.
want buffering at our next WrestleMania experience. Oh no, no, no. We want to be there live. And
Come
you
on,
can
people.
make a difference. You can do this.
Because of the hiccup with the network, the precious time of the WrestleMania experience was dampened, was ruined from the onset because Brian didn't get to see the pre-show. Well, don't let that happen again. Give just a little bit of money and send us to WrestleMania so Brian can see the pre-show live.
I'm getting it in me. I'm starting to. Woo. Yeah,
I mean-
we just need your money.
Buffered before Shawn Michaels could come out, and I was confused because I didn't know what was happening. And I was bewildered. I was disoriented. The guys, I mean, I was already sick, but that's not the point. I was already out of it. And when I
that's
didn't
'cause
understand what was happening, the guys had to console me because of the buffering. It was bad. Wasn't it, guys?
Yes.
Thank
you.
Yes. Even though Stan usually tries to find a reason for somebody to hold him.
Well, I mean, it's an emotional night. WrestleMania is the biggest event of the year for wrestling fans, and I mean, what's wrong with a guy wanting a hug from his brothers? I'm just saying. Is it not that kind of show? Oh,
Mm-mm.
sorry, guys.
Beep. The number you're trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh, Corner to Corner is no longer going to be airing this evening. Tune in now for the Midnight Black Mass.
Error 408, URL not found.
Spreaker deletes
Error
the
408.
account. Mr. Grubb, we regret to inform you we will no longer be airing your show because it's just too damn sappy.
Yeah.
We don't
Go
care.
fund this.
We'll get kicked off because of that. Hey, we heard you're trying to do a GoFundMe account. So yeah, we're not gonna let you do that. Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, and thanks, fellas. Y'all probably ruined it. Because now there's probably 25 GoFundMe accounts just popping up for WrestleMania.
You know
Well,
what?
it's Stan that keeps making fun of it.
if we're the guys that have first thought that up, let me just say, then all the fans that donated, I appreciate you. I love you, really. If we're not the
Stan,
first people, what? I said I love them. I love our fans.
stop.
What I do?
All right, here's the folks. Here it is, folks. Here it is, folks. Go to the GoFundMe page when it's set up and send Brian and Rob to WrestleMania. Stan can sit at home and watch on Rapid Ears on the network because he doesn't.
Not fair.
He's not sincere. He's not sincere. Brian and I are sincerely appreciative. We would be appreciative and
did you just say appreciative?
thankful.
Thankful, grateful,
You
gratitude.
Thanks. Great. Yes. And I would love to have front row seat. So,
Front row.
I want a take-home chair.
Send me some money.
See, Brian's not ashamed. He's just saying, no, just send me. Send me,
Yeah,
damn it.
Send me.
Send me. He's not saying, he's not making fun. He's not splitting
I'm
hairs.
I'm sorry. Somebody sent
crush these people though.
Kanye 35,000. If you're gonna send Kanye 35,000, you can send Rob, Brian, and Stan to WrestleMania for 15.
I mean, for the price of a cup of coffee,
35.
each of you can help us.
18 cents a day. That's all it averages down to. 18 cents a day.
Wouldn't you want to be the one that says, I sent three men to WrestleMania? I sent
Deserving.
them. I did that. You could be that guy. You could be that girl.
That guy.
Think about it, folks. You used to spend $70 on a pay-per-view every month. Now you only spend $9.99.
That's right.
For that extra money that you already are budgeted out that you're spending for the pay-per-views, you could send 3 deserving people to WrestleMania for a WrestleMania moment, for a lifetime event.
Exactly.
You can do it. All you have to do is click that link.
That's right.
We don't have the link yet.
Well, when it comes up.
When it's there. Yes.
And if it's on the way Stan does, it'll be on there by next November.
I'll get it. I will get around to getting these things there, yes. I mean, you guys make it seem like I don't update the webpage or something. I mean, what are you, unhappy? We've only been together a short time. You guys unhappy already?
Oh no, we've been hanging with you for almost 20 years. At least,
We're here. It's just you're trying to already get rid of us. That's why we are a little hostile.
That's not true. I have not been doing interviews with any potential co-host. There's no one building maybe a new site. There's nothing like that happening. Just our site. Just our show. Just us guys.
Yeah.
I would never do
Except your little Wednesday night check-ins with people.
See, folks, what a lot of you don't realize is...
Or Thursday, then.
Stan used to do his own show. Well, then we all decided it would be a great time to do our show. And now that we've done that, I think Stan's getting a little jealous having
no, actually...
spotlight. So
let me
now...
I mean, I don't
he wants
get
to do
jealous.
his own thing.
I don't get jealous. I'm not a jealous guy.
His new show will be over on the MyLittlePony.com section.
Brony the corner. Brony's anonymous. Careful.
His new radio show, the Brony Brotherhood.
The Brony Brotherhood. Hey, you gotta be careful.
Make fun of the Brony.
One of our listeners. Hold on now. One of our listeners actually does make custom My Little Pony wrestling figures. I'm not kidding.
All right, I gotta see.
I've seen her
I
work.
want to see a picture.
Picture didn't happen. Gotcha. Okay, I will ask her to send us a couple of photos. I'm sure she is around this evening. And see if I can track them down for you.
Why don't you just go and get her online? Let's just hash this out.
That would be interesting. That would be an interesting conversation. So yes, when I am, feeling artistically inclined, I take a look at a photo of a wrestler and my favorite pony, and wham, instant art. It's fabulous.
And I want you to think of the excitement that we would now bring to corner if we would just randomly call people, just randomly call fans and listeners, and just talk to them. They would love us.
I'm getting ready to send to you, gentlemen, in our production chat, a photo of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, custom My Little Pony. Come on, go back. I found the photo.
My Little Pony anyway.
I mean, that's not my business. I'm not going to go ahead and...
Okay, he's a Hall of Famer.
And
I will say when he showed up on WrestleMania 32, he was in shape. He was ready to go.
He was?
Yep. I mean, he looked a lot better shape than... I felt kind of bad. Maybe you guys would have felt the same as far as about Cactus Jack McFoley. Although Foley did look like he was in better shape, but I felt bad watching him walk.
He just looks like he's old. The ring wars have taken their toll on him.
There you go, gentlemen.
Way to go.
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
you're going to have to look at the production chat there, gentlemen.
I don't know how to... Oh, there, wait. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I know Rob knows how.
Yeah, I know he knows how to. I can't get it to come up any bigger than that small little screen.
Which projection chat you in?
The Skype.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty cool, huh?
On my... Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of surprised. I first, when I heard that she was doing these, I kind of made fun. But when I saw it, I was really impressed. So, that's what she does. I mean, it's not the only thing she does. She's a good writer as well. But, a custom job.
All right.
That is made by, she goes by the Twitter handle of Reanimator. She's a big Heath Slater fan. I know that.
I still don't see anything, but
it looked pretty good, Rob. So, yeah, looked pretty good. I'm down with it. Has she made any others?
I'm scrolling through photos as we speak, sir. She may
we need to get that custom guy to make.
Yes, we do. I'm still interested. I did finally locate some templates, by the way, for custom the Phil Singer game cards, custom cards for that. But it's a little bit more difficult to make those than I thought it would be. Stat-wise, apparently it's kind of daunting. I was just doing some reading on that. But as far as custom figures or images, gentleman by the name of Mike Kingston, who's the creative genius behind Headlocked Comics, is holding a Kickstarter campaign right now that has already met and exceeded his goal. However, this is how he funds his work every year. Holds Kickstarter campaign where fans can donate and help him out to bring out the next graphic novel. And there's all sorts of cool prizes there, one of which is even a custom art job where basically he'll have one of his artists draw one of his fans in the comic. So it's pretty cool. And he even does commissioned artwork as well, so pretty neat. And I'm not going to spend the remainder of the show scrolling through all those photos because I don't want her thinking I'm stalking her Twitter account. But that was the most recent one she had done. That was for this most recent WrestleMania. Apparently she gave that to Shawn Michaels this year. She actually gave that to his daughter. Hey guys, here's an interesting thought. Did you know that Bobby Roode had a dark match with WWE some time ago on their Velocity program?
No, I didn't know.
Yep. I'm going to save this and put it in the chat there for you so you can check this out, because this is a trip. Never seen anything quite like this
How long
before.
ago?
This would have been 2003, 2004. Velocity, I guess. Maybe 2005-ish. Let's see here. It is interesting to me to see these screenshots of different guys when they first started out, but it's pretty cool to see that he might have been there one time before. Let's see here.
All right, so while I'm thinking about it, did you see the picture with Balor in the ring where he swiped the poster from a fan asking where Gallows and Anderson were?
I did see that, and Gallows recently posted a response to it where he apparently said, all things in good time, and we'll see you soon, brother, whatever that means.
Yeah, I think just the three of them are generating their own heat, if you will, for this to take place,
Right.
which is kind of odd that literally not been any forewarning by the WWE. It's just the three of them, WWE's just letting them do it. I think it's kind of interesting. You would think with some members of the Bullet Club coming in and the fact that you are seeing Bullet Club T-shirts being worn, you might hype it a little bit. But I think it's getting enough attention, just the three of them, which is actually quite amusing to me.
I think it's interesting to see that the groundswell of support for a group like the Bullet Club, where realistically we've not seen them on mainstream television, except for Ring of Honor, of course. But they were on New Japan and all of these other places, and yet their presence in the wrestling world is huge. I can't think of any other group except maybe the Freebirds that was that well known, but not seen on mainstream television.
Let me think here. You quite possibly could be correct, and there might be a few others that we're missing. But for again, not just like look at AJ Styles. He hasn't really been on American TV other than a few shots on Ring of Honor for almost 2 years now, and he's been getting nice little pops when he comes out. Today's fan, I don't think is as dumb.
No, I
what
think
Vince thinks we are.
I think today's fan is a lot more plugged in than Vince gives us credit for. I think today's fan really has a better feel for wrestling in general, but also what can work on TV. Now there's of course going to be some exceptions to the rule where some fans just don't grasp anything. But for the most part, I think Vince doesn't really have a lot of faith in the fan base as far as their ability to connect with what is being seen, and with what we've seen with Finn Balor and of course AJ Styles and all of that. It's obvious to me that these guys fit, and Vince is kind of the one that's playing catch up.
So apparently we've lost Rob, but
this just in from the other side.
As the old saying goes, the show must go on.
Well, I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, welcome back, Rob.
Sorry, Rob.
I've been here listening.
Listening?
Mm-hmm.
And
You
what
hear
are your
that?
thoughts?
You've been
What are your
listening.
thoughts, good sir?
Yeah.
Right. Yes. You said it, sir. Well, folks, that's all we've got for tonight.
right.
Rob has closed it out. All right, guys. What are you looking forward to this week with Raw and Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, everything kind of coming into its own this week? What are your thoughts? What are you looking forward to?
I just want to see where they take Raw from here. Even SmackDown. I actually watched SmackDown this week. It's not something I do on a regular basis, but just to see where the main roster is going to go from here, I think is kind of interesting to watch.
Rob, what are you
I just
looking
would have
forward
liked
to
to have
for
seen a more. I would like to have seen this Raw a more of a like. They turned it over to Shane. I would have liked to have seen more television interaction with Shane, and so maybe they'll work that back in to what you all said earlier. With let's just see where the angles go. How are they going to do Baron Corbin? How are they going to do Enzo and Cass and we'll see. When do they bring Bailey? Do they wait and bring Bailey back at the next pay-per-view, or do they have AJ go against or will Vince come back and say that's not going to happen? It's going to be Roman Reigns versus
Baron Corbin.
Roman Reigns. It's going to be Roman Reigns versus Zack Ryder.
Hey, you talk about a guy that got jobbed out just as quick as they gave him his WrestleMania moment. How about him losing the Intercontinental title in less than 24 hours? That sucked.
To The Miz.
Yeah, of all people. Why The Miz? Why not have Kevin Owens win it back? Well, I guess they've got Owens prime to go up, though.
He stacks up against The Miz, I think. I think them two, The Miz and him, can have a decent match.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's ever been a question about. I don't think there's ever been a question as to whether or not Zack Ryder is capable. When it comes to The Miz, I'm of two minds. He's an entertaining heel. People definitely dislike him. And it was kind of cool to see Maurice come back the way she did. But I also don't really know what else they can do with him. I mean, even say he wins the belt back from The Miz, do they just spend the next 2 months trading it back and forth, or is there another guy we just aren't counting on right now?
I think there's probably somebody you just are overlooking, but with things apparently shifting, where you have Cesaro going up, Kevin Owens going up, Jericho, AJ. There's some big players that now you have to find somebody to fill their shoes. Yeah. And that may take you a little bit.
Well, I think you still have your Dolph Ziggler, and I mean, Dolph, you're apparently her perennial undercard. And just we'll see what happens. I mean, it's time they bring the belts back to meaning something. I think, let's get some good feuds that last a while, that go on, not just wait a minute, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, it really shocked me. They built this up. They finally give Zack Ryder his just due, just to have it just yanked away from him yet again. It's just, I get it. I mean, I think they do this in order to keep interest in a guy like Zack Ryder, since he is, in my opinion, I think he's a star. I mean, he's done everything they've asked him to do. He's stuck it out, and they rewarded him for his hard work. But it was disappointing just to see him take it away.
Woo, woo, woo.
You know it. Rah. Oh, radio or something.
I mean, but this is a WrestleMania moment, though. So I would hope he'd be happy with that. And, again, a little feud with Zack Ryder and The Miz. The highlight's going to be Maurice. So, but you never know. They could turn it around and actually do something.
Well, I mean, they could always put it back on Dolph Ziggler again. We could feasibly see Zack Ryder end up being the guy that's in the driver's seat for this feud. Maybe he beats The Miz only to lose it to, I wouldn't say a guy like Ryback, because unfortunately I think Ryback may be nearing the end of his run.
Woohoo!
Yeah, thank God. But, I mean, we could easily see them fit, maybe Alberto Del Rio goes to the Intercontinental title. I mean, we're not oblivious to the fact that there's other people on the roster. It's just when you give the title to a guy like The Miz or a guy like Zack Ryder, the obvious choices like Dolph Ziggler and things like that, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, aren't necessarily the ones that you would expect them to go with anymore, because now it's anybody's ball game. So it does kind of open up the door for new title holders.
Yeah.
I mean, what about the U.S. title in this case? Does the U.S. title see anybody new?
Wait, who's got the U.S. title? I haven't seen it in so long.
Right, Kalisto's got it.
Right. The guy who's fighting tag teams. Yeah, it's clever.
Charles Robinson will get it back.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Put it as the 24/7.
I mean, I think it's time to. I mean, you got I know that the corner-to-corner trifecta are partial, but I think Barrett, when he had that title, he could, with his whole bad news gimmick, that whole thing, it would have been awesome to him to kind of get the U.S. title and then replay that whole gimmick that Lance Storm kind of did, Like, this is no longer the U.S. title. This is the United Kingdom title.
Yeah.
I've got some bad news for ya.
Yeah, we got to give a special tip of the cap to Wade Barrett. Took time out of his promo, out of his match in Charlottesville to give us the nod, give us the wave. At the same time, yeah, it sucks to see him leave WWE, because in his departure, I mean, where is he going to go? Ring of Honor? Is he really? Is Wade Barrett, not to put the guy down, is Wade Barrett able to go full tilt with these guys in Ring of Honor?
That would be interesting.
And I'm not saying he can't necessarily. I'm just saying, can he do it? Do you think he can?
I think if Alberto Del Rio can do it, if Alberto Del Rio can go down and do it, I think he could go to a place like Ring of Honor and do fine. Lucha Underground, I don't know. But
yeah, Wade Barrett might be able to make his presence felt in Lucha. I didn't even think of that.
I don't think he could go to Lucha. I think they would just run circles around him.
Well, purposely, but that's what I'm thinking. I think he would stand out as a bruiser, not like a luchador.
Yeah, but even their bruisers are kind of luchadors.
Well, that's true. What's that guy's name? Brian Cage? I think that's his name. He's pretty phenomenal. For a big guy, he can move really well. So, yeah, you've got a good point. Although Ezekiel Jackson's there, Big Rick. He holds his own.
What I'd like to see is the Wyatt family take out New Day, take the titles off New Day, put them on Strowman and Rowan, and then Bray just come out and they just annihilate Kalisto and take the U.S. title. And just let it be known as a written warning, kind of like a statement saying, you know what? We're here and we're taking it all.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the Wyatt family this coming week. You bring up a really good point. With them taking out the League of Nations, with them being basically staking their claim as the dominant force in WWE, putting the belts on Rowan and Strowman, and then putting Bray in a position where maybe it's the U.S. title, maybe it's the Intercontinental title. Well, there's the thought we didn't even bring up. What if Bray Wyatt's the guy to take the Intercontinental title?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's time. I think it's past time for them to put a title on him.
Right.
Yeah, agree.
Sorry, I had to log into my SuperCard to get my daily bonus.
Already
And
got
you're-
Bailey for the night.
Oh,
Multitasking.
I haven't gotten my Bailey yet.
Would miss a night?
I don't think I did. It's just when I logged in today, this afternoon, it didn't give it to me.
Oh no, you got to wait till 8 o'clock. You got to log in.
Oh, that's
8
right.
o'clock.
Yeah, that's when it rolls over. You're right. Okay. There we go. Bailey, woo! She'd give me a hug right now. Yeah. Yeah, Bailey.
In your dreams.
Nah,
She probably wouldn't even.
not gonna happen.
She'd be like, that weird old guy in the front row won't stop staring.
She'd be like, I'm a hugger except for you.
That would be.
She'd get her
funny.
boyfriend Finn Balor to come out and kick the crap out of me. All right. Well, I reckon it's about that time. What do you guys think? About that time? I think it's about that time.
Yeah, I got to work in the morning.
Yeah, about that time where all the big boys and girls head to bed, get ready to do that thing they call a job, pay them gimmicks they come in the mail called bills. That's what we all got to do. All right. Well, thanks again for listening to us. We definitely appreciate all of your time and patience. Appreciate it very, very much. Stick with us. We will be back again next week. Well, Brian and I will. Rob will be unavoidably detained. But that's okay. So we'll see you next week, of course, live in our normal time slot at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Beyond Ringside Radio Network, beyondringside.com. Rob, where can they catch up with you on social media, sir?
Oh, they can catch up to me on the Twitter at Rob Hefner, on Facebook at Rob Hefner, and on the Instagram at RDHUWP. And yes, it's going to be a great day, a great week for wrestling. And sorry I won't be on the show, but hey, I'm sorry.
Well,
Just
you know what? You'll be here in spirits.
Plans, they come up.
Yeah. We know what
I
you're
will
really
be.
doing.
I will be.
We know what you're really doing. Rob's probably got new co-hosts. That's what it really is. Tune in for the Rob
And
Hefner
I'm
Show
going on.
only on.
And I'm going on location.
That's right. Location. Brian, social media, sir, where can they catch up to you?
You know you have to do it.
You can do it, buddy. Come on. Just this
Nothing
once.
to it. Nothing to it but to do it.
Daggone. Brian can be found at STRCP21 on the Twitter. And he's on Facebook, of course, at Brian Taylor. He's on, I think that's it. Any other social media spots for you there, Brian?
No.
Not on the Snapchat, buddy?
No.
He's on the Spanker. I mean the Spreaker.
The Spreaker. Yeah, you can find Brian on Spreaker. Or Spreaker, or Sprainer, or something. I don't know. Of course, you can
Spanker.
Alrighty. Spanker. You can catch me on Twitter at Stan from Krypton, on Facebook at Stan Grubb.
Nobody cares.
Corner to Corner Wrestling.com for the website for the show. Corner to Corner Radio Show on Facebook for our Facebook page. C2C Radio Show on Twitter as well. We've tried to keep everything as uniformed as possible. We always would love to hear back from you as well. If you want to send us your fan mail, send it to cornertocornerradio@gmail.com. We'll be happy to read it on the air and give you our responses or thoughts, whatever you may ask for. But again, as always, thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to entertaining you yet again next week. And please remember, the GoFundMe account will be live soon. Send us to WrestleMania. For Rob,
And if you can't send us to WrestleMania, make sure you come and make your plans to see us at NWA Legends Fest in August.
that's right, coming up this August. For Brian,
For me, what? That's too much pressure.
last call, sir. Don't let it all come out at once, buddy.
Hey, I'm with something over here.
The tweezers down.
Not for me right now. Who are you people?
It puts the lotion on its skin.
And why
What?
are you in my living room?
Whoa, get away! Get away! Put that thing down.
Shut
And
the
I'm-
windows, man.
And I'm Stan Grubb for Corner to Corner. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week right here on the Beyond Ringside Radio Network. Have a good night, everybody. Tune in for the Midnight Black Mass coming up right after this.
And we're cut.